So, welcome to China on bicycle. I decided to rent a bike for only the second time. This time I did it on my own. I did it with someone else before. But yeah, I tried. I'm a bit bored of walking around Nanjing purely because I've walked so much that everywhere that I want to go is now too far away because I've walked everywhere else. So I thought I would show you. Well, this is kind of like my little walking spot, but it normally takes me like half an hour to get here. But I figured that I'm going to go a different way today. But yeah, I thought I'd take the time because it's a beautiful day. You wouldn't believe that it's the 10th of October. England, eat your heart out. But yeah, it's the 10th of October. And I thought I would just show you this little place. I mean, this place isn't particularly beautiful in and of itself. It's basically the river's up here. You can't see it yet. We're going to cross these traffic lights. We're probably about 3 minutes away, but it's less on bike. But you can see China. The roads, people going. I mean, that's what I was hoping to show you actually, was a kind of an actual real life capture of roads being chaotic and everyone going the wrong ways and stuff. But in China, and you can see here, look, for example, I'm on the right side of the road, they're going the wrong way. Normal bike, motorbike, and cars just changing direction in the middle of the road. Yeah, it's all part of the fun that you get by being on the road in China. But as I said, it's a fun experience. So anyway, my time here in China has been quite good. I mean, I feel like this video is me finally able to express myself with a bit of fun. Up until this point, one of the foreign teachers has been telling the other foreign teachers that I'm kind of live this like monastic life, and it's been true. And it's only been in the last 2-3 weeks that I've started branching out and actually experiencing some different things. I mean, I've been to a couple of different places. One of them is Suzhou, which they call the Venice of the East. That was a really nice place actually. The thing about China is that most of the places look the same and feel the same. I mean, I haven't been to places that are really different because all of the places I've been to are still more or less in this province or the next province. But I think I'll experience more of a difference when I go to some places that are very different. But Suzhou is fairly similar, but it had lots of water. But everywhere in China seems to have a lot of water, you see. So that's the strange thing, you don't really get to go to places. I mean, in England it's like a town is based around one river if you're lucky, but in China it seems like you're never more than about 50 feet from a river or a stream or something that's, you know, man-made or not. But we're coming up to the river here now. I'm not exactly sure what this river is. I mean, Nanjing is based around the Yangtze River, which is one of the main rivers in China. But I'm sure that this isn't actually it. But it's a big kind of... It's still a fairly big river compared to like English standards. I mean, but obviously Nanjing is a fairly big city. I mean, Nanjing in and of itself is bigger than London. So we're coming up to the river now. I've never actually been this side of the river, so this is an experience not just for me but for you too, or I should say not just for you but for me too. But see, we'll cross back and then we'll come back. So this is the river. I mean, normally when I come here I walk this way, the way I'm pointing the camera now, and this way takes you back down towards where my apartment is, down in that direction. And it's a nice little walk. I usually come here at night, but today I thought I'd get a bike and I'd go in the opposite direction. So you can see there's the big tower. I don't know what it's called. I call it Red Tower just because it's red. Communism, makes sense. But we're going to go the other way today. So let's have a look what we can find. I was telling you about the other places. So I went to, not only did I go to Suzhou, which was nice, good place. Fair amount to see and do Suzhou. Considering it's a smallish town, city. But I went to Ningbo after that. I didn't really think much of Ningbo, I can't deny. It was okay. I'll tell you what we're going to do actually. We're going to go down onto actually with the river. Because this is the thing about China, you see these all the way everywhere. Because everything's a motorbike orientated, you can go down and see. It's got a little bike. See, I'm going to get off my bike because I've never done this before, and I'm not sure how dangerous it is. The bike, these are the renter bikes you get. You got like 4 or 5 different types, and the brakes don't tend to be very good on them. So I don't want to link down here and end up in the river, because then my phone and video will be disappeared. But let's get back onto the bike then. So you can see there's a big bridge over there. Just like there's a big bridge here, and this is China. Big bridges over waters, because there's fucking water everywhere in China. And yeah, like places for people to sit and discuss China. This doesn't look like it's going to be a very productive route, to be honest with you. But look at those big towers. What would you do in a big tower like that? But yeah, maybe it's a dam, or maybe they're damming the river a little bit. That looks like it, because it seems to drop off quite significantly, maybe 5-10 feet below. But yeah. So I was talking about Ningbo, wasn't I? Ningbo, so supposedly it's 7,000 years old as a place. They call it the birthplace of the Hemidu people, I guess. Hemidu civilization. That's what it is, supposedly. But yeah, I didn't really explore much. Well, I did. I explored as much as I could, but there wasn't a great deal to do. I went to Suzhou for 3 days, and I was in Ningbo for 4, and it would have been much better to go to the other way round. See, here we are, look. Can you see? I'm going to turn around and show you. So, this is, it's like a little mini, we call them a weir, don't we, in England? It's a weir. You see the war is being stopped from going, and they've got these big observation posts, let's call it. And there's got fisher people, because I think that's a girl down there. It would be politically incorrect to call her a fisherman, but she's a fisherwoman, and she's enjoying herself by the looks of it. They have a gaggle of women, as usual. In China it's odd. They supposedly have 120 boys born for every 100 girls. Not so much nowadays, but before, when they used to, one-child policy, blah blah blah. And yeah, supposedly there's lots more men than women. But the odd thing is that here in Nanjing you seem to see more girls than boys, so I'm not sure whether all the girls moved to the city, to get married and stuff, and all the men are just sat playing cards in the countryside. Which sounds like heaven, really, doesn't it, for most men? But not if you want to have sex. But yeah, this is the Hilton. Look, I didn't know that was here. And there's a big bridge. But where does it go? I'm kind of running up against stairs here now. So yeah, I might give it a break. It's 10 minutes. Adios!